Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Alright, so on today, I'm going to share my tips for round 10. I'm 2 months behind with all the tipping stuff, but alright, I guess here we go. So last week, I got 8. Fortunately, who was it that I missed? It was the Bulldogs Port Adelaide game, and I tipped Port Adelaide. I thought they would win, but yeah, nah, obviously not. Bulldogs are just too good in the end. Alright, so tonight's game's between Brisbane and Richmond. I'm tipping Brisbane to win by 18 points. I do believe Richmond are still a good side, but without a couple of their star players, I feel like Brisbane will just get over the line against Richmond. It'll be close at 3/4 time. I reckon Brisbane will be up by 2 points at 3/4 time, but they'll just run away with it in the end. So next is Carlton. Now, Carlton's form of late has been pretty poor. They've lost. Who did they lose? Yeah, so they've only won 3 games, and as you can see, they've only won one of the past 5 weeks. So I feel like they might actually come around and do it against Hawthorn. Hawthorn's form hasn't been up to scratch, obviously, but at the same time, I do feel like it'll be a close game. But after last week, what Hawthorn shown, I don't really see them winning, and I tip Carlton by a goal. So for the next one is Geelong versus Gold Coast. This might be a very, very big call, but I'm a Geelong supporter, so I'm trying not to be biased. But I feel like without Gold Coast best Ruckman, who injured, I think his ACL, he was a really, really underrated Ruckman, I feel like. And I just don't really see Gold Coast scoring no more than 30 points. And so with that being said, I'm tipping Geelong by 110 with Jeremy Cameron to kick 10. So that's a bit biased. So I'm not going to be like Cooper Gresh, who's going to be very, very biased. So, okay. So I feel like Melbourne are going to go 10 out of 10 this week against Adelaide. I don't really see Adelaide playing well unless they've got Tex in the side who can kick a few, but with Stephen May as the defender on Tex Walker, if he plays, I'm not sure, I haven't checked the sides yet. I feel like he will dominate and keep Tex to like 3 touches. So Western Bulldogs to beat St Kilda by 3 goals, I believe. It just depends if St Kilda are actually going to show up and with their goal kicking, because they were really, really poor last week, and Geelong were very lucky to win. Very, very lucky. So, alright, here we go. We've got Saturday at Optus. I just feel like Freo have a couple of really, really good young players out of the side, but at the same time, they do have Nat Fyfe and a couple of other big names like Michael Walters. I think he's still in, but I just don't really see it happening against a couple of I don't really see it happening against Sydney, especially with their side at the moment. Their form of late has been okay, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So, but I do feel like Sydney are going to win by couple of kicks, I reckon. So now Toby Green's actually out of the side, so I am actually going to tip West Coast by 21 points. I just feel like, especially with their experience coming back with Jeremy McGovern, I think he's out this week, but I'm not entirely too sure. But yeah, I just feel like they're gonna dominate the clearances, and yeah, they'll win. So Collingwood and Port Adelaide, the battle. What is the battle? The battle of prison bars or jumper clashes. Now this is probably a no-brainer here. I'm tipping Port Adelaide to absolutely bury Collingwood by 8 goals. I was going to say 7, but let's just go with 8. And the last one is Essendon and North Melbourne. North Melbourne had a really good win last week, but I just don't really see it happening, especially against Essendon. Essendon for the past 10 years have been so inconsistent, especially within the top 8. Like they're in the top 8, they're out of the top 8. So it is really hard. But at the same time, I do feel like they will win by 5 goals against North Melbourne. So it'd be good to see North Melbourne win, but I don't really see that happening at all, to be honest. So we got tip save. So I'm on 53, 76,658 out of the 237,659. So it's not great. But yeah, I mean Davidoff's competition. So yeah, those were my tips. So we got the top 8 here. Richmond just hanging on, and North Melbourne down at the bottom of the ladder. You'd think they get the number 1 pick, but we'll see. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. This is my first ever tipping video. I will get better and more confident as the year goes on. But yeah, I thought about doing this in round 1 this year, but unfortunately, I didn't do it in the end. So, but yeah, I will be doing videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday every week. So, yeah, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching.